again today at Scudama Circuit in this thing. The last time I drove it, which was also the first time I drove it, we crashed after a few laps, and it turned out there were quite a few big problems with the way the car handled. And we fixed the biggest problems, and we'll talk about that later, but there's one more thing I need to do before we take it out. As you can see, we have the track almost to ourselves. It's a Sunday, it's like a free practice, you know, you can go out whenever you want, and we have the next few hours to just drive this thing as much as we can, so we'll do that. Unfortunately, that needs to go. Along with the engine swap, the previous owner also swapped over a lot of the interior parts of the Altezza, but unfortunately, because of how tall I am, it's not a great steering wheel for me to use. I'm almost driving with my fingertips. Oh, okay. That just came off. Wow, the nut was finger tight. Okay, let's make sure that's straight. This is the Boss hub that was on my Town Ace, and the catalog said it was the same part number. And it fits! The steering wheel we're going to put on is this carbon one from DND. They sent this to me a while ago, and I never used it. So we're going to use it on this. In the spirit of putting lipstick on a pig, we're going to put carbon fiber on the 86. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, it's got fuel in it. It had an oil change. So let's just take it out to the circuit and talk about it afterwards. Alright, so unlike last time where I just went ham from the first lap because I didn't have much time to drive, we have all afternoon. So I'm going to take it a little bit easier on the first session, just come in when I like, because this is a free open session. They're running it both ways, so I've got a chance to try both out. I do have a low mount seat rail coming, but it's coming from overseas, so I have to sort of wait for that. But the steering wheel is the big thing. As long as that is sort of out of the way of my legs and I can reach it properly, then that's the biggest thing. The biggest difference in handling should come from the dampers. Morita changed all the dampers, front and back. Front with some brand new ones, and rear with just some second-hand ones that he had in stock because he couldn't get the rear ones in time. But we'll talk about that later. For now, let's just go drive. All right, okay, Alexi, you're not making YouTube content right now. You're just taking it easy and driving nicely and getting used to the car. All right, let's just do a few laps. Just sort of grip driving at first. Oh, that's already so much better in the front. Wow. Huge difference. Okay, I've bent the tie rod. Good job. First hot lap, I bent the tie rod. Oh, this thing is cursed. Yeah, I've bent the tie rod. Well, that was quick. Is it bent? What did I do to it? Yeah, that's bent. Well, at least I didn't roll it. Yeah, I think I need to install the bucket seat because I was holding onto the steering wheel, so that was not the main problem. It's the seat. Like, I was holding onto the steering wheel to avoid, you know, flopping around, and as a result, I didn't steer properly and went into the wall.
普通の事故だよこれ。ただの事故。見てこのブラックマーク。
あ、またブラックマークあるね。
何これ。これひどいよ。ひどい。
2回目。Look how high I went on the wall. That's my tire mark. Look how high this is. ネタのためにじゃないよ。
やりすぎだよ。
ね
やりすぎやりすぎ。
Like this is.
もうちょっとで横転、ロールオーバー。
No, this is no joke. Really high. Okay, I'm kind of worried now. 1音カットよかったかな。1音カットよかった。
いや、そう思っちゃダメだよ。
つまんない。
やっぱ86だよ。いや、横転すると思ってマジで。
やっぱシート。
屋根が見えたもん。
Yeah, that looks pretty bent. Let me get a drink. Just like last time, it was about 3 laps before I crashed. Banana. I also put a bit of a dent into the SSR. Oh well. Sorry. From just a dirt wall. I guess I hit it pretty hard. While it's getting fixed, let's talk about what got worked on since the last time I drove it. So the main problem was that the dampers were all cactus, the front and the rear. So Morita ordered some TRD front short dampers, AE92, which are in there now. He also ordered some rear ones, but they didn't actually get here in time. So he just used some from his stockpile of parts.
昔A86 のレースの時にGAB のレースショックってねすごい速い車使っててマウトさんとかも同じやつ使って
They're just in there until my parts come in. It also had motor oil change and diff oil change. And by the way, this muffler here, it's not a motorcycle muffler, it's an stock Altezza center muffler, just welded onto the back. It does look kind of cool though. Look at this. We have this expensive alignment machine here. He's doing it by eye. Because that's all I'm paying for. Also, people asking about how's the pockets. That's how they are. Okay. Wow, that was quick. じゃあ今回気をつけます。
Without hill climb.
Oh, hill climb?
Don't hill climb.
Don't hill climb. Yeah, this is not a hill climb course. 英語で言うのはね、車の問題がシートとハンドルの間のボルトが緩い。シートとハンドルの間のボルトが緩いから。つまりドライバー。Alright, let's have another crack at this and do it properly this time. Alright, I just need to accept the fact that I'm not used to driving a non-power steering AE86 that is not set up very well and is rusty and a piece of junk that I don't fit in properly yet because I haven't installed a proper bucket seat. So all I'm going to do this time, here's what we're going to do. Only drift the infield right-hand hairpin and the switchback after that, and that's it. We're not drifting any other corner. Every other corner we're just going to drive around spiritedly but smoothly. Okay, good enough. All right, Morita's gonna take it out for a few laps. お願いします。 ってらっしゃい。Second gear. Oh god. Whoa. Saw that coming. どう？
ちょっと難しいね、やっぱり。回転が2速度。
聞こえた。バババババババしたね。
もうちょっと書きたいんだけど、
うん。
ここで回転が上がりすぎちゃうじゃない。
はい。
それでトルクがかけられなくなっちゃう。
So if we ran something a bit bigger than this, what is this size? This is a 165 6014. So if we ran like a 185
16560じゃない。
はい。
これが165じゃなくて185だったら
ギアリングが
もうちょっと楽
ですよね。I don't know if this will work, but might be onto a winner. It kind of works. It's better than it was. Alright, let's just stick with that for now. Before we go out the last time, there's something I want to show you. There's an Irish AE86 here at Scudamore Circuit. So I don't pretend to know a lot about 86s, but I know that this sort of style with the fog lamps and the wheels. そのホイールは何ですか? Pana Sports. So it's got Pana Sports wheels. Again, I don't know what the actual Irish cars are meant to have, but like it's specifically made up. The owner is, here he is, hello, hi. He doesn't want to be on camera, but he said that he's specifically made it so it looks kind of like a European 86. So it's not a drift car, it's more of a gymkhana sort of rally style car, which is why he's gone for this look. So I think that's really cool. Yeah, it's got the European style side markers, a Bath steering wheel, so it's all European style. Yeah. ありがとうございます。Yeah, it's better than mine, that's for sure. ここにサビある？ある。ありますね。ちょっとあります。ここもやばいね。The pockets are not mint, unfortunately. Alright, the course is now running the opposite direction. So maybe there's some other parts of the track I can attempt to drive safely. It's weird being a total beginner again. Having to like relearn how to do this. But at the same time, it's a lot of fun. I think I'm starting to get the hang of figuring out when it's going to understeer like that. Here you go, mate. My leg slipped off. My leg slipped off the door. Yeah, I really think a bucket seat would definitely help. I'm all fatigued. Woo. I get fatigued after like 5 laps having to hold on like that. Last thing I thought I'd try today is, as you've seen me close the door before, it doesn't close properly. You have to lift it up to close it. And the reason for that is there's entire sections of metal missing from the door, so it's sagging down. About a week ago, Up Garage put an AE86 door for sale on their international Instagram page. And every single comment on that post was someone saying, Alexi Noriero at Noriero, go and buy the door. So I drove out to Up Garage and picked it up. It's missing the trim, but the rust isn't as bad. Like, it actually has metal here and here, and it's already starting to rust, but it's better than what I've got. All right, we're not changing the door. This bolt here is rounded off and rusty, and it's already too late. I got the top one off, but I'll do it next time. I'll just leave this on there, whatever, next time. Now, this thing is an absolute raw, rusty death trap of old school AE86 goodness. Haven't had that much fun in a long time. It's really fun learning how to drive this car and modifying it to make it better and better. So if you like this, make sure you hit subscribe to see more content with this car and my other cars. Also, if you haven't seen the previous video where I first bought it, check that one out. And also this video when I bought an 8.5 and took it out drifting, this is a few years ago now, at Sportsland Yamanashi. So as always, thanks for watching. See you next time.
Not